Hey! In this video, I'm going to give you a small pep talk and some tips to start off 2024 strong and to make it one of your best years ever. And the perfect way to do this is to prioritize progress over comfort, especially in January, because that's the Kickstarter to the entire year. I have all my notes right here on my iPad, so yeah, sit back, relax, and I'm going to give y'all these tips.
Why am I the cut? You're the cut! You're the fucking cut, bitch!
First of all, Happy New Year's. Happy New Year's, everyone. We are officially in 2024. I hope that my 3 previous videos for 2024 helped you out in some way. If you haven't watched them, I do suggest you watching them before you watch this video, just to get an idea of the kind of content and the kind of tips that I'm about to give you. They will be linked in the description, so you can just click on it and go watch it. We are officially in the first week of January. And we really need to prioritize our progress over comfort for January because it's the Kickstarter to the year. You want to start off the year strong so that way throughout the year you don't have to do as much. First off, we're going to be talking about your health and wellness. I'm going to just tell you right now, health is wealth, because if you are not healthy to reap your benefits, then all that wealth will kind of not be yours. So you need to make sure you're taking care of that body. And the perfect way to take care of your body, your mind, your soul, your energy, whatever, is to develop a strong morning routine. First thing you're going to do for your morning routine is wake up at 8 a.m. Some people wake up at 5, some people wake up at 6, 7. I say 8 because I don't think it's too early or too late in the morning. Of course, you will have to tweak this depending on your personal schedule. If you're in school, if you have a job, you can wake up at whatever time best suits your schedule. But if you're not one of those busy people who's in school, or you have an 8 a.m. or you have an 8 to 5 or whatever, I recommend 8 o'clock. And to make sure that you're actually getting out of bed at 8 o'clock, I want you to get one of those like cheap digital clocks you can find at Family Dollar, any convenience store, and put it far away from your bed. Don't put your alarm on your phone. So that way, you have to get up out of your bed to turn that alarm off. And if you don't get up, then it's just going to keep going off. You're not going to be able to go back to sleep. So you're going to have to get up eventually. Number 2, what I want you to do is to put on a podcast that helps ease your mind. One of those self-care, self-help podcasts. I'll put some on the screen that I like. Or you can put on some affirmations, some subliminals, whatever you prefer to do. I usually do affirmations, but it depends on the day. Sometimes I like listening to my podcast. Sometimes I like listening to subliminals. Once you put that on in the background from your phone, your iPad, your computer, whatever, you are going to do your skincare. Now, I hope you have a skincare routine because it's important to take care of your skin. You do not need an overcomplicated skincare routine. If you are struggling with like chronic acne, something you need like special medication for, then obviously that is a case-by-case basis. But to keep your skincare routine short and simple, all you really need is a cleanser, a toner, some serums, moisturizer, and sunscreen. Please wear your sunscreen. Everyone needs sunscreen. I don't care what race you are. You're obviously going to brush your teeth as well. Just get clean, your little skincare teeth routine while your affirmations are still playing in the background. After that, you're going to eat some breakfast. This could be anything you want it to be. Preferably, it should be a whole food because whole foods are more nutritious and they give you more energy and just keep you flowing throughout the day. What I recommend is overnight oats. They're easy to make, especially if you're in college, which I know a lot of you are in college because I go to school with a lot of you. Overnight oats, some microwaved oatmeal. They have healthy cereals. I really like Raisin Bran personally. I think it's delicious. And while you're eating your breakfast, I want you to get a notebook, get your notes app, whichever is your preferred way of journaling, and just write down 3 things you like about yourself. Just write down 3 nice things about yourself. And then after that, write down 5 things that you're grateful for in your life. I usually do 7, but I know 7 can be kind of intimidating if you're just starting out, so I said 5. So just to recap, you've woken up early, you've ate your breakfast, you've done your gratitude, you've complimented yourself, you've listened to a podcast, some affirmations, whichever. And now it's time to move your body. Exercise. Now, there is many different forms of exercise for a lot of different people. This could be a 30-minute walk for you. This could be weight training in the gym. This could be Pilates. This could be yoga, whichever you prefer, whichever you're used to doing, whichever makes you feel the most good. I like weight training with the mix of Pilates just because that's what I prefer to do. If you're looking for some exercise ideas, some physical activity, Lemon 8 is a great platform to use this. There are a lot of fitness influencers on there. They have tabs at the top where you can literally pick which you want to look at. I also like this YouTuber right here. She's really good. She's very funny. Her content is top-notch, very entertaining, and if I'm just looking for a workout split or a workout routine, she's one of the first people that I go to. That right there is a very strong morning routine. Very strong. And without rewarding yourself for sticking to your plans or good behavior or just doing something you know you were supposed to do, you're probably going to get burnt out and stop doing it because you're not rewarding yourself. So, every day that you do that strong morning routine, whatever that may look like for you, with those key components involved in them, you are going to set aside an hour of your day, maybe 30 minutes, depending on how busy you are, to just doing something by yourself that you like, or with a friend, whichever you prefer. This could be playing video games, watching one of your TV shows, painting your nails, painting your toes, go getting your hair done, something, just something. Do something that rewards you. That could be sitting in your bed, eating ice cream, and just enjoying life. Whichever thing that you want to do that brings you joy, coloring books, whatever, do it. Reward yourself for your good behavior. You need a reward system in place. Trust me on this. Okay, we talked about a strong morning routine development in January. So now we're going to move on to a nighttime routine. Your nighttime routine is also very important because it winds you down, gets you in the mood to go to sleep so you can be refreshed for the new day so you can do your morning routine again. You are ready for bed, you're ready to get in your bed, but there's a couple things that I'm going to need you to do first. The first of those things is setting the mood. That means all overhead lights, all harsh lights that are super bright, turn them off. If you have a salt lamp, one of those air diffusers that have like the light setting, put those on. Put on the smoke, put on like a lavender scenty aroma so you know it can calm your brain down. I use eucalyptus because my nose gets stuffy sometimes at night or just like every day. So eucalyptus helps me. You want to set the mood to let your brain know that it is time to go to bed. Once you've set the mood, you've turned off the harsh lights, you got your aromas going, you're going to pick out your pajamas. Choose something comfortable, make you loose and free and comfortable. Once you have your pajamas picked out, you're going to take a shower. If you take hot showers, this is specifically for you. After your shower, I want you to turn on the cold water or like a colder temperature of water. And I want you to stand in it for a minute. This calms down your nervous system, and I suggest that you hug yourself while you're doing this. It may sound weird, but no one can see you anyways, so just do it. You're out the shower now. You can put on your pajamas. Check your phone before you get into bed because you do not want to be in your bed on your phone checking your phone because then you're going to get on TikTok. You're going to scroll for hours. Then you're going to get on YouTube. You're going to watch videos for hours. And then you're not going to go to sleep. And then you're going to be sleep deprived, which means you're not going to do your morning routine, which means you're not going to set aside time in your day to do something that's actually fun for you because you didn't stick to your goals. You see? You see how that's like a domino effect here? So catch up on all your notifications, respond to what you need to, check your phone, do whatever. After you're done checking your phone, I want you to pick up a book. This could be an audio book, a physical book, whatever type of book. Wattpad, I guess, you know. And I want you to read for at least 10 minutes before you go to bed. Preferably, this should be a physical book because if you're on your phone, you know, that light, that some UV lights is gonna, keep your brain active. So it's best if you have a physical book. Hey, I'm editing right now, but I just want to include this in here. This reading tip is very, very important because a lot of people actually do not know how to read. I don't mean that in an offensive way. I literally mean that in the way of a lot of adults, children, everyone in the world is not reading on their grade level or their year level because people have given up the want or the need to read actual books. And that's not to say if you're not reading on your grade level that you're dumb, or if you don't read books that you're not intelligent. But a lot of people do take pride in being intelligent, and being intelligent is actually a very good thing in this day and age because intelligence is key. So yeah, listen to me and pick up that fucking book. Thank you. And just read a little bit before you go to bed. It really shuts your brain down and gets you ready to go to bed. And once you're starting to feel yourself drift off, put the book down. Put it down. You always have tomorrow to finish your book. If you're waking up at 8 a.m., I recommend not going to sleep after 11 so you can, get your full hours of sleep so you can decrease them under eye bags, have you looking like a fucking baddie. The last tip I want to talk about that it's important that you incorporate for January is time management. If you don't have good time management skills, the other two tips I recommended you really isn't even gonna work. If you don't have strong time management skills, then you're not gonna be able to set aside the time for your morning routine or your night routine, which is why it is crucial for this entire video. There are many different tactics and strategies you can use to manage your time. The one I like to do, which is free for me, is the calendar app on your phone. You can also use a physical planner, of course. You can use this app called Notion. Notion is very, very good. I just don't always have the funds to pay for it, which I know some of you may not either, which is why I'm recommending the calendar option, which is the free option, my favorite price. First off, what you want to think of is your top priority things. Top priority things will include things like your job, your classes, maybe an interview you have for a job, things that will make or break how your life may plan out in the next couple months. Those should be your top priorities. So you want to put those in your time management first. When do you have classes? When is your shifts for work? Club meetings, athlete stuff. Put those on there first so you know that those time slots are already blocked off. After you have everything in there that you need to do, that's important for you to do, you are going to put your needs in there. What I mean by needs is if you have grocery shopping that you need to do, you want to put that in there. Your laundry, that's a need because you need to wash your clothes. You need to put that in there. Your morning and nighttime routines, those are a need because without those, you'll kind of just be slugging along life. And we don't want that in 2024. We do not want that. 2024 is going to be a good year. So your night routine and your morning routine is most definitely a need. So block off those time slots. Needs can also include studying, lunch, dinner, the gym. Those are all needs. You need to take care of yourself. That's not a want. That's most definitely a need. And you don't have to block off big time slots for these things. Dinner doesn't have to take more than 30 minutes if you're not cooking. Lunch don't have to take more than 30 minutes. The gym, it only has to take an hour if you really want to fit it in your schedule. Be aware of how much time you're putting aside for certain tasks. A lot of times, people over plan and they give themselves these big gaps of time. Like they say dinner is like 2 hours when that's ridiculous. You do not need 2 hours for dinner. Yes, you should always put a grace period of 10 minutes. So some things may look overlapping, but just put 10 minutes extra in case you're running late or something comes up. You need to give yourself some grace. And after we have all our needs in there, our cleanup time, our laundry time, our dinner time, breakfast, lunch, morning routine, nighttime routines. Lastly, we're going to put our wants. Our wants are things that just, will make us feel good, some fun activities. Like, for example, a want would be playing video games, binge watching your favorite show, painting your nails, painting your toes, coloring in a coloring book, getting ice cream. Things that are not on your priority list, but things you would like to start doing or things you would just like to do every once in a while. Or if you're really a busy person, like say you're a student athlete who also has a job and you just have a lot of responsibilities and you have a lot going on, or you're a grown person and you have a very time demanding job, what you could do instead of incorporating your wants throughout the week, you can set aside a whole day, maybe on your off day where you're not doing much, or a day you get off early from work, or you don't have to go to practice for your athlete stuff. Set aside a whole day for yourself and call it your self-care day. And that day you can do your hair, you can watch your favorite shows, you can play video games all day, paint your toes, paint your nails, do some makeup. You can do your everything shower. That is a very good alternative for people that can't afford to set aside time in their everyday lives to just do things they want or throughout the week. Just take a reset day to yourself. Take a self-care day for yourself. Go see a movie by yourself. Go out, buy yourself some flowers. Drive around town. Just do something that you've been wanting to do that will make you happy. And that will mark the end of this video. I know it may not have been super long or as many tips as you would have liked me to include it. I literally made this video so it can be what you should start for January of 2024. I don't want to jam pack you guys', month schedules, because if I give you too many tips for 1 month, it can make you feel like you're not being as productive as you may want to be, or as I may be sounding that you need to be. And those feelings mainly come from when you put too much on your plate in a short period of time, so you feel like you're never really doing enough. And I don't want you guys to feel like that. Sometimes your most productive days are when you're literally doing nothing. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you like these tips I'm giving you. I hope January treats you very, very well. Comment your favorite part down below, or your favorite tip, something you're definitely going to start doing in January. You can also leave me YouTube ideas. I'm always open to YouTube ideas. Commenting really helps me get into the algorithm, which y'all have been doing a wonderful job. Y'all have been doing a wonderful, wonderful job of commenting on my videos. I have been getting pushed into the algorithm by a lot of you guys, so thank you so much. I'm very, 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 very grateful. Thank y'all for 200 subscribers. I saw that too. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.